my diamonds cold, then my golden clothes. Walking in, it's a show. Walking in, it's a show. Flashlight, ooh, flashlight, ooh, flashlight, ooh, yeah.
Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, we are trying to build this desk that I have purchased on Amazon. And before I even make you guys watch this whole video and help me get to 1,000 subscribers, I have to tell y'all the truth. This did not go as I planned. Spoiler alert, I don't want to have y'all watching this whole video and y'all thinking it's going to be something that it's not, because this was hard. This desk was very, very hard. And honestly, I thought I could do it because look how simple it is. There's the numbers, the tools, the nails have letters on them, and it's just like a 1, 2, 3 picture guide. So I decided to see how long it was gonna take for me to build this thing. And let me tell you, it took me a minute. So as this video goes along, I will tell you where I think I messed up at, and eventually I'll show you guys how the desk came out. But for today's video, I actually wanted to do a story time because this just happened to me literally, I want to say a few days ago now. And this is something that I actually never had happen to me before. So I think it's a remember moment. I don't know if anybody else went through this situation before, but you know, hey, why not put it on YouTube and see if anybody else been through this, so I don't feel like I'm the only person who's been scammed before, okay? And yes, you heard that correct. I got scammed, or what I feel like has to be a scammy, weird situation. So yeah, let's get into it. So if you're new here, hi, my name is Ashante Renee. Ashante is my first name and Renee is my middle name. I am a single mother of 2 kids. I have a son who is 10 and a daughter who is 6. So there's the basics of just me, and you'll understand why I tell you this, because I feel like this has a role to play, but I don't know. You guys have to tell me. Please tell me and let me know. So on this particular day, I really wanted to have a deep cleaning day. So I mopped the house, I cleaned the kitchen, and about 2 days prior, I had hired a cleaning company to come and clean the carpets. My room in particular was the day that I wanted to get done. I like to do things in sections, just depending on the amount of money that I have at the moment, to see if I can even afford getting certain things done all at one time, or if I want to do it in increments so I don't feel it as much. So the day comes about and the cleaning comes, and there is a stain on my floor that you will see in the corner of where the outlet is towards my bed in the back. You'll see it later down the video when I end up finishing the table and stuff. So the day comes about and the cleaning company comes. Mind you, I live on the upstairs. So I have an upstairs unit, and to go downstairs, you have to go 2, maybe 3 flights of stairs to go down to the parking lot where the garage is for, you know, your gas parking and my parking spot, of course. So the first red flag here is the guy comes and he pulls up in his personal van, and it is a busted van. When I said I hired a hiring company, I'm thinking I'm hiring something more legit. Like, you know, when you see like the vans with their logo and stuff on it, I'm thinking I hired one of those people. So I was, in my mind, I guess that's my fault. I'm not sure. Y'all can tell me if I'm wrong here, but that's what I thought. That's what the ads were advertising. So that's what I thought I was getting. And just a side note here, this is my very first time hiring a cleaning company to clean my carpets in my house. So I guess I could be expecting too much, but I'm not sure. I don't know. So anyways, the guy comes, I tell him where to park, and I take him up to my unit so he knows and where I live for one, and for two, what he's working with. Because my main thing is not only getting these carpet clean, but I also wanted to get this freaking stain out of my carpet because it's been annoying me. It's a soda stain So you know how you put something on the next to your bed and then you just kick it down, and it's been there. So I finally got around to hiring a cleaning company to come and clean it. I was like, finally, Jesus. But that's besides the point. So he comes, and when I called the cleaning company initially, they gave me a rate of $109. Please keep that in mind. They gave me a rate of $109 to clean my 1 bedroom and my stairs. And just to give you guys an idea of my room, it's literally just my bed and my dresser currently in here, and like my laundry basket. Like, there's not that much stuff in here for him to even clean in general. So you can see the space where I'm at, where I'm sitting on the floor at right there. It's mainly that part and the other side of my bed that he really has to clean, and then like the front part. Like, my room is not that big at all. And over the phone, he had asked me how many steps do I have on my stairs. So I said, wait a second, let me count the stairs. So I walked it and I counted 16. So when the guy comes and looks at my room, he says, oh, your room is small. And I told him, yeah, it's not that bad. It's the stain that I want to really get out. And he's like, yeah, your carpet is dirty. We can definitely clean it for you, blah, 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 blah. So he starts talking more, and he's like, we have a basic package, we have shampoo, and we have deluxe. I can't even remember what the deluxe thing was. But I said, okay, I think I want to do just the steam right now, because he told me it's only $109 and that's all I have to spend. I didn't know that you had to pay extra for the shampoo, or I would have saved money for that, or I would have waited a different date to get the shampooing service done. But since he was here and I didn't want to waste his time, I was like, just go ahead and do the steaming. So I asked him how much it was going to be, and he had told me $140. So at this point, I'm like asking questions. I'm like, wait a minute, like the guy on the phone told me it was going to be $109. Where is the $140 coming from? I'm not understanding. He gets an attitude with me, and like, I'm just like, okay, I leave it alone, because it's like, what am I going to do? You know what I mean? Let me check my bank account. I don't want to ask my parents for money. I don't want to ask anybody for money, because just no, I don't want to have that, you know what I mean? That feeling of having to pay someone back. No, immediately no. So by the grace of God himself, I had extra money in my account. So I'm like, yes, like, so now I'm like, okay, maybe I can do the shampooing thing. And I asked him like, oh, well, how much is it going to be for the shampoo? And he's like, quote unquote, well, I have to walk all the way back downstairs to get the shampoo, and I have just brought this stuff up here. And I was like, whoa. So I'm like, okay, go downstairs. In my mind, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not using him for nothing else. I just want to use him for what he's needed so he can get out. Bad vibes already. I was already getting bad vibes. But I don't stop there. I do not stop there, because I'm thinking I'm going to have to spend $109 and he quotes me $140. So I start asking him questions. I'm like, how much is it to not get my stairs clean? He says $140. So I'm like, sir, excuse me? So it's going to be $140 with or without my stairs? That doesn't make sense. And he's sitting there contemplating, like thinking of what to say next. Like, he tried to make up some numbers, something. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know what he was trying to do. But just, again, bad vibes. I should have just told him to go home, honestly. So fast forward, he brings all his equipment up. I tell him he could just steam it, because I'm, in my mind, again, I'm going to go somewhere else, because I'm never going to use this guy again. So I'm like, I ask him again for like the 5th or 6th time, how much is it going to be? Because I was quoted $109 and you're telling me $140, and you just said my room isn't that big. And then he counts my stairs and he tells me it's 26 or 21 stairs or something like that. And that's why it costs more. So at this point, I'm just like, oh my freaking gosh, like, Are you kidding me? Like, this is just a hot mess. So I asked him, like, how do you take payment? Because I had cash and I just, you know what I mean? You don't want to carry cash all the time. So I wanted to get rid of it. So I was going to give him cash. He tells me he needs the money before he starts the service. I'm like, okay, that's fine, whatever. I give him the money and he starts doing the service or whatever. And I'm literally just trying to remember the name, like his name and the company that I use, because I decided to do a quick search on Google and go to whoever I can find that does quick carpet cleaning services. This is where I messed up. Never again will I do it. Lesson learned. So I give him the money. He starts the service. And then when he gets done with their service, he says it's $140. And then this man proceeds to tell me if the company calls to tell them that I only paid $100. So I am literally mind blown at this point. I'm like, huh? Tell them I spent $100 when I gave you $140? Are you kidding me? So he literally starts mumbling his words and he's like, no, I'm sorry, I'm not from America. Tell them that you paid $140. I can give you a receipt. And I'm just like, yes, I definitely need that receipt now, because now you're trying to play me. Like, I feel like I'm getting scammed or something. So at that point, I was just like, you know what? Like, he needs to get up out my house. Like, I tried taking pictures and videos of him, like, just in case. He had a t-shirt on that had the company information on it. And I got pictures, or I tried to get pictures of, like, his, like, t-shirt, but I felt like he was watching me or trying to, like, look over my phone. Like, he was way too close for comfort. You know what I mean? So after I pay this man and he's headed out, I immediately call the company and tell him, like, hey, you guys told me yesterday that it was X amount of money and he charged me this amount of money. What is going on? Like, I feel like I'm being scammed. I'm getting played because I'm getting told two different things. So they asked me, did I, like, upgrade to anything else? And I'm like, no, I didn't do no deluxe package. I didn't do the shampoo. I didn't do nothing. I did the basic thing and I'm being charged $140. So the guy on the phone, I could just tell he's not from here. Like, they have to be from the same place. I'm not sure if it's a family-owned business or what it is, but I could just tell, like, the accent, they had to be from Israel or somewhere out there. They're somewhere from the Eastern countries. They're somewhere from far over there. And he's like, sorry, I'm going to take down your information and tell my manager. And yeah, nothing came about that. I think he just pocketed the $40 and maybe he didn't want to tell them, whoever they are, that he didn't make X amount of money. I'm not sure, but yeah, what would you guys do in this situation? I feel like just like this dang freaking table that I'm building right here, I needed a man around, because I think he was taking advantage because he saw that I was a single mother living on my own, or maybe just because I'm a mother or a woman in general, he tried to take advantage of me and the whole situation itself. What do you guys think? How do you guys feel about this situation? Do y'all think I'm tripping? Because I don't feel like I'm tripping. But that's the end of my story time video. And here we go with this table. This is where I messed up. I'm not sure if you guys decide to do this table by yourself. Look how I'm struggling, and I put my whole body on here to try and get this table on. The whole instruction on this book, it talks about do not screw anything wrong because it will mess up the drawers. Literally every instruction in this line says that. And just to put this thing down, this tabletop down, was the hardest part for me. And honestly, I'm not sure why. I don't know. I went back, I undid it, redid it, did the drawers, and it just was not working for me. Now that I managed to put it all together, this is how it looks. The drawers are crooked. The drawers can't even slide out. Honestly, I just don't know. I bought a mirror to put on top for it to still be used as a vanity situation, but it's just the drawers. Like, the only problem that I have with building this desk is the drawers. But I mean, I'm still gonna use it because I need it. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's the stain that I was talking about, you guys. But that's it, you guys. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe.
I don't wanna be your side. Rather be your main thing. Let's jump in a pool, let's ride.